All I want to know is there a heart in the house tonight? There I go. We ain't even 20 seconds in. There I go. Living once to the fullest. How y'all doing? Yes, root beer. Mind your business. Nobody give a damn about your Coke, your Pepsi, your Mountain Dew, none of that shit. Dr. Pepper. Root beer it is. So I decided to do something different this time. Besides the fact that I'm showing up on Thursday. Because why not? I'm up. And I'm starting on Virgo. Yeah, the smack dab went to the middle because I'm always doing Aries or Pisces. Aries or Pisces. So I decided to switch up the order. Go to the middle. Nobody's probably expecting this live, so if you show, you don't. You do. And if you don't, you don't. When you pull on up, hit the like button for me. Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel because you're going to love it here. Yeah, you will. You'll love it or you'll hate it and still watch from afar. But you'll love it. Deep down inside your bones. All right, we're going to start with the Virgo people. So let's get them a little time stampy stamp going. That's too far. Window watching the weekend. For the Virgos, what's the message? What's the energy? What's the frequency? What the Virgo people need to know at this time? What is grinding, grinding? Somebody look, is it a paper chase? Paper chase, is that you? Somebody hustling? Open heart, hoping, broken, spying, nourishing, boundaries, beauty, pride, longing. So there's an energy of a longing here. Somebody's longing for somebody. And I don't know if this is you, Virgo, or if this is a cross watcher. Okay. But we got somebody keeping an eye on somebody as they grow, as they elevate, as they focus on themselves and find their soul. But there's boundaries here in that beauty. Somebody set boundaries up and then somebody's got pride. Because of this pride, somebody can't go over to there. So they sit back and they long for somebody who they see as the soulmate because of their pride. They don't want to apologize for deception, dishonesty, or trickery. They're resisting some type of an apology or confession. So distance is happening between two people with chemistry. But I do feel like somebody is hoping that if they open up their heart, something will change. They're hoping that if that they open up their heart and be vulnerable, that somebody will be receptive to it. Because something is shattered, broken, or destroyed here. Somebody feels like, well, maybe if I just be vulnerable, maybe if I just express how I truly feel, and maybe if I put my cards on the table, that'll get me somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Virgo. They say if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Emotional storm, bitterness, exhaustion. Let me get a couple more. No, I don't need to get a couple more. I'm on the window watching the weekend. I'll be here all night. All nights. Okay. Emotional storm. On the bottom, we got clinging, we got trapped, and we got intuition. Somebody's missing some type of intimacy here, some type of healing. They're having sorrow behind it. Now that they're understanding or becoming aware of the importance or the value of it, this is somebody who maybe was chasing and now they're wanting to become the chase, or they was running and now wanting to be the chaser. This is somebody's intuition here. You got the heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. Somebody knows something. They're intuitively aware of something, but they are trapped. And I only feel like they're trapped because they're clinging on to some shit. Or they're trapped and clinging on at the same time. This is somebody who's clinging on to something that their heart feels, but they feel like their hands are tied at the same time. So they're just going through some type of emotional storm, and they're going through like some type of bitterness and exhaustion, resentment, anger, hurtful words. They could be taking it out on people. What's the emotional storm for Virgo? The sun. The sun. Odell said we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hands, but you played it to the beat. We got the sun, we got the devil, and we got the Five of Swords. I feel like people made bad decisions, and they're now exposed. They're being exposed to said decision. These decisions, somebody's decisions was made out of fear, low vibration, or toxicity, and that was a bad idea. That is what is being exposed to this person. Whatever decisions that they chose to make out of the fear, the low vibration, this is why their hands is tied. This is why they're hanging on and spying and obsessing over the person that they can't talk to, because their hands are tied. It's like somebody not following their intuition, not seeing the importance, and now it's all being exposed to them. But why they should have made the choices out of their intuition instead of out of the devil energy. Sun. Yeah. It's now finality. So it's too late to apologize. I said it's too late. Somebody's leaving. Fat meat getting greasy around this bitch. Because somebody's, it's like your judgment being cloudy here. And somebody's walking away. The finality card. Confessions. Second chance. Commitment. It's like, what's the finality? I meant to ask about the sun with these, and I ain't mean to put them. Somebody's having stress and anxiety about what's being exposed to them because it was things below the surface, and they brought in a stagnation. This is also Dark Night of the Soul energy, Ten of Swords. It's just like the harsh change, the harsh reality of it all. Somebody's judgment was cloudy, and they didn't listen to their intuition. They had all the tools that they need to manifest. They just needed to trust the process, follow their intuition, and leap. They did not do that. And now they're dealing with an emotional storm, and they're bitter, but I hope they're bitter at their motherfucking self. I sure hope that. Because your intuition kept saying leap. Fool. Tell me about the fool. Cross watcher. Virgo. Shit. Somebody. Look, the fool says your choices, movements, and decisions should have been out of the fool. Out of trusting in the process. This is how you would have conquered. This is how you would have been playing and looking towards the future. But instead, this ace, this two, this three, and this two, they put together to make ego. So somebody moving out of ego instead of moving out of intuition. And this is why they're mad. Bitterness. Look who bitter. You, Mr. King of Pentacles. You done fucked up now. I don't know what that's about. That's what I heard, though. Damn. You bitter because you done got cut off. Because the motherfucker done with you. Now you bitter. But you the one didn't express your emotions. You the one that didn't shit, so now it's time to get up off the pot. I mean, what are you mad at me for? What are you mad at them for? What are you mad at her, him, ha, 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 ha? What you mad at everybody for? I don't understand. The healing. The ball was in your court. You should have shot that shot like the motherfucker was LeBron James or somebody. But no. You sitting on the sideline. Sitting on the sideline like a basketball player that done tore their ACL and ain't coming back in the game for a while. But hey, if that's what you want, that's what you want, baby. That's what you want. So now look, the cycle's closing. Queen of Cups could be dealing with a water sign. And there's the Hermit energy. That's you. This is you being made aware of things that are deep knowledge shit that where confusion was taking place previously. Now it's like strong and courageous. It's like motherfuckers are still giving you a chance. You've been supposed to do something for a long time. Tell me about the Queen of Swords to the Death card. I feel like that's why you bitter. You bitter because you're getting cut off, and you don't want to get cut off. You want to get healed with the situation. You want healing in the situation. Like, you want this love to move on, to carry on. But you got to be the one to take the actions to do so. You got to be the one to make the move. If you want to hold on to this, you better be the one to make the actions towards it. Because I don't know what the fuck to tell you, baby. Exhaustion. This shit. Motherfuckers is tired, depleted, drained. They don't have shit else to give to this shit. So if you want to give something, then be my motherfucking guest. But people are tired of giving and probably ain't getting shit. Because if they were getting shit back, then they would have never got exhausted. They wouldn't have. No, they wouldn't have. And now 10 of Swords. The 10 is here. That shit's over. Motherfucker done walked away. And you sitting there pretending like you good. And your intuition telling you, stop pretending like you good. Put the fucking burdens down and tell the truth, Virgo. Cross watcher. You take a damn long, too damn long to get to your wish fulfillment. And there's the spirit giving you the messages via intuition again, aka the Ace of Swords. There's your clarity, telling you to reconcile the heartbreak. To reconcile the heartbreak. Where you're feeling left out in the cold, or you're too afraid to maybe be rejected. But you know what you're supposed to be doing, sir. Ma'am, come on. I don't got time for this. This is babysitting. Somebody know what the fuck's supposed to be going on now. Either shit or get off the pot. That's all I can tell you. I'm tired of talking in circles to whoever this is. That's the same old shit I've been telling for weeks now. To the same old sign. If you ain't gonna trust your intuition, then baby, I ain't either. I don't know what to tell you. Cause the motherfucker gotta keep on pushing. Like their name is Bun B. Ain't nobody sit around waiting on some shit you might or might not do. Hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What Glorilla said? Fuck, I look like Superwoman. I ain't got no cape on, baby. I ain't saving a fuck ass nobody. I don't look like, do I look like Superwoman? I hope not, because I'm not saving nobody. Motherfuckers better get to saving their motherfucking self. I will help. I will give you some guidance, but I'm not motherfucking about to make you listen. And none of that shit. You can figure that shit out then, baby. You got it. You got it. You know it all. Clock that T. Hey, Hey, what? Hey, help you. You mean my help that I tried to give you previously, you didn't want it. Now you want my help. Somebody's calling my name. Madiash. Somebody's calling my name. That's all I got. That's all. That's it. That's all you get. All right, let's move on to these Libras. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do these Libra people need to know at this time? Energy, frequency, messages. We ain't taking none of that. For the Libra people, something's out of control. Somebody's out of their place. Jumping in this shit or out of shit that don't concern them. This is an A and B conversation, so stay away the fuck out of it. Thank you. I don't know who that's for, Libra. So somebody, anybody. Realizations, one day, confusion. Ain't that a bitch? It's like one day you just think you got it all figured out. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings, or you do. You got it all figured out one day, and then next thing you know, here comes the confusion. I don't know. Your mom had let me borrow her diaper, so I wanted to be nice and actually wear it since I borrowed it. So I'm wearing a diaper because I was trying to be. I told your mama I was going to use her diaper and put it on my video. So I'm trying to be a woman of my word and wear the diaper like I told your mother I would. Any more questions? I got time today, baby. Don't play with it. I got time today. I'm troll activated. Please know that. Why am I wearing a diaper? Me and your mama both still here waiting on the aide to come and change us. I rebuke that energy. Let me stop playing. The nursing homes ain't shit, but you knew that when you put her there. All right. I'm going to shuffle the cards up again. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to go ahead and start shuffling them out for the Libra people. I done got distracted. See? That's why you can't pay attention to bullshit, because that's all it'll do is distract you. Won't get you no motherfucking where. If anything, it'll delay your ass. Cloudy judgments is what we got. Open hearts. I ain't gonna get no more. I keep trying to do that, but these are not individual reads. So I got cloudy judgment, open heart, and chasing. Put a little love in your heart. Somebody need to do that. Somebody need to open their heart and be vulnerable. Somebody tired of chasing you. Somebody's chasing somebody and it's making the judgment cloudy. It's making unbalance, bringing in this energy of unbalance, distortion, and illusion. Because if we're supposed to be something, if we're opening up our hearts to be vulnerable to one another, what the fuck am I doing chasing you, huh? Let's make it make sense now. I don't know. Nope, it's not. It's not making sense at all. The Two of Cups is reversed. It's like, that's why shit is confused. Because why are we sitting here in an imbalanced state? Because you want to be extremely guarded and my heart is open. It's like the Page of Cups. Express some fucking emotions already. Death card. Somebody could be dealing with a Scorpio. Eight of Wands. Somebody could be coming to apologize or express emotions so that they could try to transform a situation that could be moving away from them or ended and already started to moving away. But the judgment call says that's somebody's final judgment call. Their final judgment call was to move the fuck away, and this person's final judgment call is to come in here, extend love, and hope that they can balance it back out. This is somebody who's going to open their heart and be receptive and empathetic after being very guarded when you were open and empathetic. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. This is, yeah. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. I don't like it. King of Wands to the Lovers. I don't like this. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Tell me why is that here with open heart. The Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune. Double Sagittarius. The Hierophant. That's major arcana, all of them. It's some type of major shift happening. Ace of Swords, the receiver of communication. Somebody's going to be receiving the truth. And that's going to bring in a shift. And what's the Five of Swords? Seven of Swords. It's still not giving me what I need to know. A major transformation coming in behind it. The Emperor. This is somebody who made bad decisions or sabotaged the situation in the past. And I feel like due to that, there's major transformation coming on their part, though. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could be dealing with an earth sign. But I do feel like there is going to be some type of shift. And healing will come in. And solidification with the Hierophant energy. Like commitment and to death do us part is what I heard. So somebody could be like going into a marriage or what you call that, engagement of some sort. So, because we got the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody bossing up and taking a leadership role after not moving right in the past, after fumbling some shit in the past, after sabotaging it because you were making the wrong decisions. Yeah, no, I'll fill my trash with diapers. And my chasing. Do y'all be needing conversation that bad? Chasing is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Chariot, and the Ace of Wands. Ideas, passions, move forward, conquer, overcome with all the tools that you have to manifest. Cut some shit out, working on. It's like, no, you're not working. You're putting your energy, or you're working on some type of apprenticeship, or you're doing something diligently that produces results here. That's what you're putting your energy and your tools in. I do feel like you cut something out here that was repetitive And you was chasing it, you felt like, so you just got the fuck on. It's some things going on below the surface. Cool, I'm not about to try to figure that shit out. It's good, it's done, everything's fine is on the bottom of that card. You was cool with that, maybe not all the way, but you was cool with that before you sit over here and play games with them. Motherfucker, I'll let that shit be done. So now here's this emperor coming on in, trying to stand his ground, trying to have some type of equal give and take out the situation now, because you stood in your power, causing them to miss out on an empress. The emperor missing out on the empress because the empress is walking away, emotionally withdrawn, saying, I'm better off on my own without you. And this brings in a certain type of level of recognition and reward to this King of Cups energy. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, but forcing them to be strong and courageous or let this illusion play out. But it's they wish fulfillment. What the fuck they gonna do about it? Not let you get away. Or this is you not letting somebody else get away. Heard it all before. Somebody like, motherfucker, don't you come apologize to me. Been there, done that. Somebody gonna try to use history to get you to come back or get you to keep dealing with them. This could be a friend though, because I'm hearing we go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. That's having to do with history. So nobody give a fuck what we go back to. Who was airing the motherfucking tires up all the time? Me. Oh, well, we ain't going back like a fuck ass thing. I go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. You just been hanging around this whole time. Fuck are you talking about? People be getting it twisted. Like you need them or something. Like there's some type of benefit. Like we go back 4 flats. Fuck you and them 4 flats on that Cadillac. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucker. What? How years? What? We talking about now. We ain't going back like 4 flats on the Cadillac today. Shit. History don't mean a fuck ass thing. I'm here now. This is who I am today. So, Sagittarius. Let's see what y'all got going on. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Sagittarius people need to know at this time? Now I gotta look that something up. I heard it, but I don't know. I didn't really like it because of the words. And I don't know what he's saying. But I know it's LL Cool J. It's called All I Have. And she be like, my pride is all I have. And he said, your pride is what you have, baby girl. I'm what you have. And what did she say after that? You really made it too bad. What you doing, kitty? What you doing, kitty, kitty? Why can't I find my part? That's what he said. Your pride is what you have, baby girl. I'm what you have. But she said you'll be needing me, but too bad. Be easy to make decisions when you're mad. The path you chose to run along. No, I think, see, people can edit this to say what they want to say. I don't feel like she said you'll be needing me, but too bad. I think she said you'll be leaving me, but too bad. And he said be easy to make decisions when you're mad. And then she goes, the path you chose to run along. He told her, I know you independent, you can make it on your own. And she said, here with me, you had a home. Oh, yeah, yeah. Time is of the essence, why spend it all alone? I don't like that. I don't like that she's like practically uh pouring her heart out, because that's what she is doing. She's getting a little desperate in her part of the song. And he's just like, oh, you're independent, you'll make it on your own. Like, motherfucker, that ain't the point. Ugh. I didn't like it. Anyway, somebody's this all my pride is all I have. That's the problem. Somebody think that it's pride. Somebody's too prideful. So I don't know what the fuck that got to do with you, Sagittarius, or where that falls into your reading. But pride don't get you no motherfucking where. I'll tell you that. That's what I do know for sure. Pride is a low vibration. It ain't gonna make too far if you're trying to do shit. Conflict, chemistry, breaking point. What you doing? You touched it, you're gonna be stuck. That's for the mouse, because you ain't been catching them like you're supposed to. You're gonna get stuck on that, girl. Are you stealing cheese off of that? What are you doing, kitty? No, seriously. I don't know what you back there doing, but I don't want you to put your paw on there because I don't want you to move it. You get your ass around here and get the mice up out of here, then maybe we won't need no traps. You ain't doing shit but being lazy. That's why I'm talking to my cat. She like, fuck you. I do what I want, what I feel like I want to do. These is my terms. She's stubborn too. That's that Taurus energy. My cat is a Taurus. She act like that. It's her way or the highway. Until I get the hissing at her ass around. Until I get the hissing. Then she gonna know I'm not playing. I'm the big cat. That's what I gotta do when I give her a bath. Anyway, conflict, chemistry, and breaking point. Twin flames, possibilities, obscurity. I don't know. It's a breaking point energy that's a little bit slightly off here. But I do feel like it's some conflict in the chemistry. Attraction, spark, passion. Clashing differences, incompatibility. Breaking point. Maybe somebody can't take it no more. It's like, well, damn it. We done bumped heads too many times at this point. It's too soon for this. You know how people like, I ain't even know your motherfucking ass 3 weeks. I'm not about to settle around. You know how motherfuckers be like it. Left out, walked away, cold. Abandoned. Well, damn. And then we got bluff. Pretend, mask, exaggeration. But you notice how in the abandoned card, it's a mask there too. Somebody not being true to who they are. Or they're not telling the truth. Standing in the truth in some way. Distance. Separation, space, blockage. I don't want no more, but I guess I'm taking that one. Exhaustion. I don't know if it's just like, it's like over it. Commitment, pride, divine masculine. Yeah, it's a masculine energy here with some pride that's too thick. Commitment. Yeah, commitment. The pride isn't. The pride is a problem, so we can't really talk about commitment, or it would be the reason why commitment went sour, possibly. But let's talk about abandoned, left out, walked away. The Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands. So somebody's been through a lot. Somebody's feeling like they've been abandoned, left out, or they've walked away or been walked away from. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming in here to shift the energy or shift the circumstances after a long time coming. Perspective here. What's this Wheel of Fortune coming to do? Three of Cups, bringing celebration. It'll give you the tools that you need to manifest. A celebration. Knight of Wands. The Emperor. The Five of Wands. Somebody's not being committed and they're not being solid, and it's because of their ego. The Four of Swords is the underlying truth in the final judgment call. Why is the Five of Wands to the Knight of Wands here with the Emperor? What the fuck is he doing? Jeez, King of Wands. So Sagittarius masculine. The Hangman. That's Pisces. To the Lovers. So the Five of Wands and the Knights of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So the common ground that those two cards have is competition. Or somebody's like back and forth. taking what they want and rolling out. Hangman to the Lovers. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, King of Swords, Justice. Some type of anxiety or stress that you got here because of a third party energy. Some about the Lovers. The Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The Lovers is sometimes a third party energy, but it's also a choice. So the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Justice. It's like somebody knowing that they got to do something the right way. That's something that they consider calmer waters. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. It's like third party energy. Why is it giving it? So, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups. The Sun, the Tower. The Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. Some type of ending. Some type of... The Tower is there, though. The Sun. It's the exposure. The Moon. Something, whatever's done in the dark is coming to the light. Four Swords, the underlying truth. Wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Some type of truth. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Justice card. This could be like the Justice card, King. This could be like something to do with like legalities, something to do with court, something to do with marriage. It's like court shit with the King of Swords, Justice, Queen of Pentacles. So some type of truth here. Tower, Eight of Swords. Somebody's trapped in their mind about it. Knight of Cups. What's the Tower? The Queen of Wands. So Sagittarius, feminine, you could be trapped in your mind about some putting work into a situation because of the Hierophant. You're not really sure if somebody's gonna be committed or flighty. Temperance energy. So the Page of Swords, it's like you're trying to get a perspective about it. Just try to see if somebody's bluffing or not with the bluff card. Like, nobody got time to be wasting. Knight of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. So somebody's going to see that the harsh truth is that, I don't know, because the bluff card is here. And what is somebody bluffing about? Well, they're bluffing about the Knight of Swords to the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Starting fresh, solid new beginnings, loyalty. And what's the Knight of Swords? Because I feel like that would be presenting itself as the harsh truth, where somebody's trying to make it seem like it's something that they not. Queen of Swords reverse, Two of Swords. King of Cups, water sign energy. Knight of Cups. And the King of Cups. The Queen of Cups reverse, that's like bitter energy. Cold. Mean. What's this? Two of Swords. The Crossroads. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles. The Fool. The Four of Wands. The Two of Cups. The Judgment. Seven of Wands. The Hermit. What's the Four of Pentacles? To the Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Holding back, holding on. Ten of Swords. Three of Wands. Ten of Wands. So somebody's cutting something out. or they got a choice to do so. But somebody wants to hold on to what they built. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 2 Wands, the Devil, the 6 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Somebody's dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody's just like distance. Somebody going to get away or move away or separate themselves. Death card, yeah. Page of Cups. Or they do. And then here comes the Page of Cups. Somebody apologizing, trying to fix it, trying to balance it. Chariot. Could be a Cancer. Trying to overcome, trying to conquer. 6 of Cups. The past. 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands. What's this? The exhaustion. 7 of Wands. Somebody's tired of standing their ground, being so guarded, being so defensive. The world is here. That's a completion. I don't feel like the need to be so guarded is necessary anymore. This causes a lot of confusion. If you're trying to balance the situation, just follow your intuition when it comes to healing, when it comes to the enlightenment that it gave you over the illusion that's presenting itself. It could be exhaustion that's showing up, to making you tired, presenting itself as an illusion. Somebody's got to apologize for something. Somebody's angry and bitter about the messages they received here. Somebody's lying like they're going to be solid and committed and they're not. The harsh truth is that motherfuckers got to walk away. Motherfuckers can't be trying to start or do shit else till they fit, wrap it up, complete, all that good shit. The bullshit is for the birds. That's what they said. Come closer, baby. Cause I ain't leaving on. I feel like I could be honest, baby. We both know that we're grown. And that's why I wanna know, how many drugs would it take you to leave me? Miguel, you look good and I got money, but I don't want to waste my time. Because this money ain't going to buy my time back. Because back in my mind, I'm hoping you say 2 or 3. You look good. We came to party, but I don't want to waste my time. Capricorn people. Next up. I got my energy drink right here, but I don't really like this one. But I feel a little snoozing coming on. So I better hit the alarm clock. Sorry with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I just be living once my life to the fullest. Thanks. All right, Capricorn. Why'd I put y'all down for 32 minutes? I don't fucking know. Let me change out of 40. Baby, all I need is one. Is that Tyrese? One. All I need is just one. That's Tyrese, I believe. I don't know. That's the song I'm hearing for you, Capricorn. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. All right. One girl and one ring. Somebody feeling it like that. Okay. There's some type of conflicted energy because somebody's shallow. And it's just like exhausting, silent, confusion. It's like, and then they want to ghost you and shit, go quiet and shit. Nobody got time for that. I feel like somebody's over here, over this shallow ass energy, over these back and forth, hot and cold. Like, no, I feel like you just done. Okay, Capricorn, foundation. And that could be y'all in the energy. I just need one girl, one ring. Trying to get solidified around this thing. Loyalty. Soulmate, yep. I'm motherfucker looking for that special somebody here in Capricorn energy. Or this is somebody. That's what I said. Then you got your ex is still spots. I be fresh as hell with my ex watching. Sorry. But that's what's happening. It's like you didn't walk away from shit. And motherfuckers you walked away, they're spying on you because their judgment is cloudy. They're dealing with some type of distortion, imbalance, or illusion type of stuff. I feel like this is somebody that maybe you had a past with the emotional storm, bitterness. I feel like this is somebody who feels like y'all connected. Y'all supposed to be together. What? Okay, tell me about foundations. Not with that, though. Tell me about the foundations card here for the Capricorn people. Page of Swords. Y'all green say, let's, baby. I want to stay together. Somebody's feeling that way. They want to solidify some type of foundation. Get on the same page here. The Sun. This could be something somebody's saying to you after ending with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. It's a double Ten of Swords out here. Something's over, something's completed, and you're trusting the process because you're following your intuition. King of Swords, like facts. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. And this Five of Swords. That's the Five of Swords, the regrets. So somebody has regrets when it comes to this Emperor. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, this could be you. Somebody's wishing they would have stepped up. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, and I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. Don't you ring the alarm. I don't know why I got all this over here, but I ain't got to get nowhere but to the foundation color. So I don't know. Tell me about loyalty. The Lovers, deeply connected, burdened. I feel like the burden is because the loyalty is broken. The loyalty is broken. It's like still feeling deeply connected to somebody, but healing needs to take place. Burdens. The Hangman, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like the Seven of Swords, the 3. Sabotaging. Soulmates. Excuse me, there goes one. The High Priestess. Choices, movements, and decisions from your intuition. Somebody could be dealing with a fire sign. Four Swords. Underlying truth within the High Priestess. Something's underlying. And your intuition is going to be able to tell you what it is. Keep your neck on the swivel. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Keep your eyes peeled. This shit nasty. I'm never getting this flavor again. What the fuck is this? Title twist. Hell no. They put coconut. I can tell no nasty ass coconut when I taste it. Pina colada. Yuck. Alright. Yeah, somebody need to follow their intuition when it comes to this whole sticky situation of a soulmate. Sorry. The loyalty is being questioned, so what does that mean? Is the foundation being tested through loyalty? And then the choice, there's a choice here with the Lovers. And then the healing, the Temperance, the Ten of Wands with the burdens and the stagnation. I feel like they sabotage it, they deceive it with the Seven of Swords, which causes it, holds it up, where it should be even evenly flowing, so to speak, because it's supposed to be a commitment, or the spirit is ordained it that way, but somebody's following it, they gotta follow their intuition. I feel like they took a long time to take action based upon what their intuition told them to do. And now it's drawn out. Now this one a little funny. Now soulmate. King of Cups could be dealing with a water sign. The Judgment. The Two of Wands. Eight of Cups. Emotionally withdrawn. Walking away. It's got to be something better out there. Capricorn. Somebody dealing with a Capricorn. This is Capricorn. Eight of Cups. You're walking away from emotionally what does not serve you, what is toxic. Overcoming. Moving past. Wheel of Fortune. Shift taking place. Something works out in your favor. The dog snore. All right. I got Aquarius next, but I'm about to get a snack. I'm about to get me a Butterfinger or something. I bought me some at the store. I mean, I like them, but I don't. I just been going hard on them. They ain't been my thing for a long time. But damn it. At the Dollar Tree, baby, you go there and get you some dollar candy. I don't know y'all got a Dollar Tree or not, but I don't know, my energy drink should be kicking in. Oh yeah, your fat ass done stop snoring for that day. I ain't giving you none. Walk right up out of that sleep. You hear a little rapper. Dogs are funny. He's still trying to sleep with one eye open, trying to see if ain't nothing coming out, ain't no crumb dropping, ain't nothing getting thrown. That's mine. I ain't giving you none. He back snoring. Alright. I don't like when they be a little bit too crunchy. What the hell they been doing? Put them bitches in a warm space. Room temperature. Now they all stuck on my teeth. That's just great. Alright. Let me make y'all time stamp. Time. That card's even stayed on the table. Alright. Window watching the weekend for Aquarius. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What they need to know at this time. Oh, that's why, because boy, peanut butter. That's why I'm going hard on. Because I can taste that peanut butter. And I love me some peanut butter. Especially around this time of the year. I don't know what the fuck that got to do with anything. I don't know. Bluff, Aquarius. Family. Beauty. I'm gonna get my switcher back. I start using it as my floss. Somebody taking notes. Or they need to be. Because somebody's it's a bluff card here with the pretending, mass, exaggeration. And we got fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, hoping, emotional storm, obscurity. Somebody's lying. That's what they're doing with this mask card here. Whatever they're, I feel like with the family card is something that they're lying about. Somebody could be lying about having somebody pregnant. As you can see, this man kissing their belly. Somebody could be lying about family, who they family with, who they not family with, who they're committed to, who they're not committed to, who's pregnant by them and who's not. Because with the obscurity card, somebody's definitely got secrets, mysteries, and they're concealing something that could bring an emotional storm here, but somebody's hoping that's not the case. They got hope around that situation, but I don't know. Can't be putting shit past motherfuckers. That's how you find yourself in an emotional storm. Shit, let me out now. What did Khaled say it? He said it in the location. Or no, he didn't. He said it in the song Talk. He said that, can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost? He said, let me out first. That's the way I'm like, get me the fuck out of the car. We don't know where we going, but let's get the fuck out of here then. And you can stay, but I'm gonna go. I never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? can we just talk? Motherfucker, like I'm done talking. Okay, I'm out of here. Deuces. Started off right, I could see it in your eyes. I could tell that you want more. What's been on your mind? There's no reason to do. And what the fuck? I'm about to sing the song wrong. He said, what's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. Oh, I've been dreaming about it. So for that, finality is letting me know somebody walking the fuck away. Pride, depth, obscurity. It's like they just won't tell the truth. They just won't come clean. They just hiding behind that pride. They won't get deep enough. They don't understand the importance, the value. So motherfuckers leaving it behind. Cloudy judgment, illusion, unbalanced and distorted. Emotional storms escaping. So stop thinking about it. And can we just talk? Like, I don't want to talk. I'm leaving. Like, damn, why did you understand? Like, somebody really mad. Tell me about finality. Where you going? Where you going? Seven of Cups, out the fucking illusion. Motherfucker, like, I'm not about to be here. Somebody care, though, with the Queen of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be dealing with one of those persons, people. So this is somebody who really do love you. On an unconditional level. They got a lot of love for you. Sympathy. They empathize, sympathize, all that. But if you bring too much confusion to the table, to the doorstep, and that's where the problem lies. Because, Five of Cups in reverse. Like, possibly that's the problem there. You keep thinking I'm your ex, or thinking I'm your last chick, or your last dude. It's like you're bringing in your spilled milk ass cups in this bitch, and you need to be turning around. See, the Two of Cups is me. That's what I represent. You turning around to the past, trying to blame that shit on me. That ain't got shit to do with me, boo. So, in the Five of Cups, you can decide if you're gonna keep looking through you keep looking towards the past where the milk is spilled, crying over spilled milk, so to speak, or you can turn around and see what the future holds for you in them Two Cups. It's up to you, baby, because we got the Queen of Cups sitting here holding one of them, but somebody can't focus on that love she holding because they too busy focusing on the past that did them wrong. That is creating an illusion in itself in this whole situation, and the motherfucker's not here for it. I feel you, boo. You been through a lot? Me too. You been hurt a lot? Me too. This, well, shit, that's where shit gets getting sticky. Motherfuckers be talking, oh, I've been through this and I've been through that. That Five of Cups energy lets you know that they won't let the past go. They keep focusing on it, keep bringing up something about it, or it's affected them so much to the point to where they can't currently invest in what is going forward, right? They too caught up on what happened. So that's going to be a problem. That's an illusion of it all, because we're not living through the past. We're moving. We keep been pushing like our name is Button B, so I don't understand, how that fits. It don't. But there's an Emperor here to the Sun card, to the page of, it's like they learning. They learning. This is a teaching moment for somebody. The whole finality energy. Somebody walking away, getting the fuck on. Three of Wands. I do feel like you was patient. Whoever they was, they was patient before they finally decided to up and get the fuck on up out of there. But they had to move like it's like, yeah. That was low vibrational. Choices, movements, and decisions have to be of an Empress or of abundance. It's like giving. The Empress is not chasing nobody. She's not dealing in illusion. She's not settling. So motherfucker gotta let you go. Cloudy judgment. It's like somebody. Queen of Swords. You know what the fuck is going on, but this person has got they don't know. They're at the crossroads, and I hear, you may not be in a mood to learn what you think you know. Somebody's guarded towards information because they think they know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. Look at that Three of Cups. But I don't have the strength. I'm just a mirror of what I see. Look at that investor. She bored as fuck with that investor. Like, she put energy in and it's boring for her. And this is like burdensome. Let me put the burdens down because you're sabotaging the situation by constantly looking at the 3 of Cups instead of the 2. Somebody's got to go. But at your best, you are loved. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. And should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. She's gonna break it down for him. She's gonna run it down. Well, this is why, this, and this. You don't front in front of your friends, and you stand up and be a real man. And I love you, and I love you, and I love you for that, baby. Okay. Maybe everybody ain't dealing with this kind of energy, but somebody definitely in an emotional storm. And maybe that's the problem, because somebody don't want to stand up. It's a hard job, though. That's what I say. Everybody can't hold it down emotionally in a relationship. Everybody want to participate in being in a relationship. Everybody want to participate in having somebody good, but everybody don't know how to fuck to show up. They just don't. And that's just that. So everybody, a lot of people be disappointed because you get in your feelings and care about a motherfucking love person, but their love might not be the same as your love, and that's where wires get crossed. That's where shit get misconstrued because the way you love might be a little bit different or a little bit deeper. So whereas you feel like you just put in more, like it's levels to the shit, like Meek Mill said, and naturally when you put in the energy, you gonna want to get that back. Or see that somebody's trying or attempting. You're caring more than the next motherfucker. It's gonna be too much commotion going on, and that's possibly how we got here to the emotional storm. Cause it was good about a week ago, Bobby Smurder, but now I'm saying that because it's a 10 of Pentacles here. The emotional storm could be taking place in a family situation, or it could be actually in a relationship that's still building because things are below the surface. Something about this 10 of Pentacles here. The Hermit could be dealing with a Virgo. The King of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 10 of Swords. Everything's fine. Somebody's learning a lesson here. The actions that they took brought them to a lesson, and they're going through a harsh ending, but they're pretending that everything is fine, and I don't feel like it is. But this is what's going on below the surface with this moon energy. They're pretending that they're good, but that shit hurt like hell. I don't care what they tell you. Yeah, you receive real communication. Pay, yeah, somebody telling you I'm good, I'm working on it, I'm coming into balance, use a motherfucking lie. You over there trying to heal like a motherfucker. King of Swords, yeah. Tell it to somebody else. Some motherfucker no street. See straight through that shit, Aquarius. I feel like somebody telling you something or you telling them, and somebody see through something. The information that the Emperor is making somebody aware of, it's like you lying fuck. Tell about the 10 of Swords. You're lying through your motherfucking teeth. I know you don't feel good. You over here in the 10 of Swords hurting like a motherfucker. Oh, I'm good, baby. Oh. No, you're not. I hear you, though. You ain't ready to get that apology up, so you're going to sit over there and pretend like you good. Because that pride of yours is thick. Do your thing, though. It's thicker than a snicker, and it's only supposed to be booties. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. Just saying. Put some booty shorts on your pride. That's how thick it is. I'll play all day. Don't play with your attention. But do. Okay, yeah. Escaping, avoiding. I don't feel like somebody wants to be vulnerable. That's what they're avoiding. I do feel like they want the love, but they don't want to do what the love requires of them. If that makes sense. This is somebody dragging their fucking feet because they know they have to take some type of risk or trust the process when it comes to this love, and they're avoiding it. Why? Because the 3 of Swords. Why are they don't want to invest in some shit and get hurt? Tell me about why they're avoiding taking their time, dragging their ass. Ace of Wands, the Lovers. Gemini, Sagittarius. It's a choice. Somebody's still going to have to make a choice here. They're passionate, but the choice needs to be made. 5 of Wands. There could be opposing energies as well. Ace of Swords, but it don't matter who opposed because you got the clarity with this Ace of Swords. It's that some people gonna get hurt. That's what it is. People gonna be hurt by the fact that they're getting cut off, or they're gonna be hurt by the fact that you're not idolizing their opinion, or whatever that fuck that means. Temperance, the Lovers, Sagittarius, Gemini. Somebody's dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody's got a choice here. I mean, if they want to see something come back around, have a second chance at it. It's just about standing your ground or letting some shit just die out. But it's up to you. It's up to you and what you decide to do. Because the motherfucker ain't about to chase you, fight with you, beg you, none of that shit. Do your thing, baby. Just make sure you do your big one, because you're going to have to stand on that. That's what Glorilla said. Made that nigga stand on that, and now his ass can't stand me now. Yep, they can't stand it when you stop being a doormat. Can't walk over your ass no more. Ain't this a bitch? Okay, move it on to the Pisces people. Somebody deleted their comments. Good, because I'm feeling real trollish today. Or it got deleted. I don't know. But one day it was there, and then the next it was gone. That's all I know. Anyway, Pisces. Now, let's write y'all a timestamp. Let's write us a timestamp. Shall we? If I ruled the world, I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Still leads back to you can lead a water. What you say? You can lead a well to the water, but you can't make it drink. It's hard to free a motherfucker that don't know they need to be free. Ain't that it? But hey, that's the song. Black diamonds and pearls. If I rule the world. Finality is done. It's finished. It's finito. Why? Because shit is hopeless. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Some shit is like... yeah. Shit. This might get sticky in this thing now. So we got clarity coming in. Some truth, some intention, some honesty here. And because of that, the whole situation becomes hopeless. And finality means you walk away, or somebody walks away from you, because now the truth is showing. Ain't no point in fucking, ain't fucking around. Ain't nobody. It's like I can see you. It's like this could be a situation that could have been like supposed to be a commitment, where somebody saying that they only want you, or you saying you only want them, but then here comes an emotional storm. Time, waiting, cycles. It's like somebody could just have you on standby, too pretty to be paused on that FaceTime now, or this is. Somebody is lusting, but escaping any real responsibility or commitment. This is somebody who you feel is hot and cold, or they got multiple choices. This is somebody who you feel like is prideful, or they have influences or third-party energies. He's still bluffing. That's what they said. Yeah, that's somebody twin flame made mistakes, but he's still bluffing. So what? Let that motherfucker wear that mask like Halloween ain't done. Ain't nobody about to peel it off you. Pisces, I'm just saying. Because you don't scare me, motherfucker, but boo. I mean, if you want to wear a mask, go ahead, boo. Go right ahead. Halloween a couple of days ago, but go ahead. Y'all motherfuckers wear masks all year round anyway. Do your thing. She popping out the bushes on the bitch. I'm jumping off the window with this one. The fuck? So we got second chance, confusion, breaking point. Karma, divine feminine, pain, rejection, beginning. So somebody's experiencing karma, cause and effects, consequences of their actions. Okay, there's a divine feminine energy here. Somebody's getting karma for hurting the divine feminine energy, for rejecting, abandoning, dismissing, or irrational fear. Beginnings, withdrawal, return. See, somebody was supposed to be, it's like new beginnings here, but somebody was withdrawn and now they're trying to return here to build something with the family energy, but they're like dishonest and shit. Or they got, it's like the stress. It's, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but nobody got time for all of that shit. Keep all that over there with you. Talking about this second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunities. Somebody wants you back. That Mercury retrograde about to hit these motherfuckers like they mamas used to upside they motherfucking. Sorry, that's not funny. Cause some of these mamas used to beat the. I whoop your one. I wanna beat the shit out them kids. Okay, second chance, reconciliation. Somebody wants. Okay, it could be a Virgo, but somebody gonna learn some type of lesson here. When it comes to some type of underlying truth, the proof ain't always in the pudding. Sometimes it's in your intuition. Y'all don't like that though, do y'all? Now somebody got stress and anxiety behind this whole situation. There's a bunch of swords around this bitch. They up at night thinking about this shit. Coming up out their sleep thinking about you. Thinking about you lately. Just sitting around watching the days go by. Well, time don't wait for no man. Why the fuck you think I am? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a person who all up in their thoughts about some shit. Could be a Taurus, okay, but they feeling passionate about you, but they drag their fucking feet. Ten of Swords. I don't feel like it's nothing here. I feel like this is somebody who's going through some type of ego death, or they did, and the connection went through a death right along with their ego. Because who got time for pride? Keep your pride over there with your ex, baby. We apologize and we accountable over here. Ain't that what they said? Mm-hmm. Four of Swords reverse. They say one man's trash is the next man's treasure. That's what I heard. That's irrelevant. So put some respect on the motherfucking name next time. Plus for some border. Okay? Four of Swords is an underlying truth. The Death card. That's some type of ending or transformation that somebody doesn't see coming, or is below the surface and it hasn't surfaced yet. Somebody's currently working on a transformation or working on some type of ending. Three of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups to the King of Swords. What is this Death card? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, the Star card, the Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, putting the work into some type of contract collaboration. It's the transformation of a contract collaboration. This would be happening below the surface. Okay. Or on this Four of Swords. Yeah. The underlying truth where somebody knows. But the sun, the star will come in and make somebody aware. And the Nine of Wands will bring a guarded energy because somebody been through enough. So it's like somebody's going to come and try to reconcile. They're going to come and want to reconcile with you. This could be an Aquarius. This could be a Virgo. This could be a Scorpio. This could be anybody. Okay? But this is somebody coming in with a small, solid offer. But it's an apology, an expression of emotion. This is somebody who previously deceived you in the past. Or this is somebody who you looking at like you can't trust their raggedy asses. It could be a Leo. But it's somebody who you make extremely happy and they done missed out on you. But I do feel like they broke your heart. But I feel like now it's their heart broken. Now it's them holding those burdens. And I feel like you the one that got the sword cutting shit out. Like, I feel like you closed this out. You was done with it. You done with it. This is somebody coming back for a second chance. Whether it be you going back or them coming to you. But this is somebody who was not sure about you at first. Who was unclear, uncertain, and all that. Well, you wasn't so sure. So I had to make the choice for you. You don't know it. Let me help you out with that. Seven of Wands. Page of Wands. The Sun cards. That's more Leo energy. There's Queen of Cups. There's somebody. There it is. Look. Whoop. There it is. Whoop. There it is. Anyway. Page of Cups. The Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Just so somebody want to invest. Plant a seed. Grow. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. When it comes to you, small but solid expression of emotions. This is somebody who's been trapped in their thoughts about these feelings. Feelings. So deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. I can't control my anxiety. I can't help it every time I do that part. Feelings like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. But when I'm away, I'm suffocating. I made that up. That shit, you can breathe. Can't breathe and suffocate is different. Shit, when you can't breathe, you probably gonna gasp for air a little bit. But when you suffocate, I don't see you gasping, grasping anything. You ain't getting none. You just it gives plastic bag energy. I don't know what the fuck. That's all got to do with this. I don't even want to know. But I can't breathe when you talk to me. Jay Holiday. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. But it's not the love that I take from you. That's why I said somebody getting it twisted here. This is the Queen of Cups, baby. That's not what happened. That's why I said somebody feel like you take your love. So much love you take from them. But that's not the case, baby. You brought that love here. And it leaves with you when you go. The motherfuckers out there just gonna suck up all your energy, suck up all your love, and keep that shit when you get the fuck up from the table. Dummy. The fuck you think this is? Boo boo the foo foo? When I leave, the energy recalls. And then how the fuck do you think that you realize what the fuck you was missing? I mean, what the fuck you had, huh? It's because it's gone now. That's when you get to realize, damn, she contributed or he contributed. Damn, they contributed that too? That? Damn, all of that shit is gone now that they gone too. They brought all of that to the table. They brought all of that to my life. You won't realize how much a motherfucker meant or was valuable or bringing to your life until you lose all that shit. Oh, what? She took her love. No, she took the love. No, it wasn't no love. It was her love. And you didn't value that. So her love went with her when she went. That's just how that go. Ain't no, she took her love. She take my money. That's why I said somebody trifling. The trifling one is you. Trying to make it seem like somebody's robbing you or something. Like she's a gold digger. When her do it. That's why I said that's somebody just realizing like that emotion financially don't mean shit. It do, but it don't. Not when you're trying to build on a real love story. When you're trying to build on a real love story, what you need is a secure, solid, emotional partner that's gonna hold it down on the emotional level. Cause everybody running around here too scared to get her, scared to get this, and scared to get that, which everybody is, right? But if you go into a situation and you see that a person cannot hold it down emotionally and you keep traveling too far, you might put yourself in a bad situation. You just might. You have those people that will work with you and will learn with you and will grow with you. But some people are set in their fucking ways. You got some people that got their pride so thick they can't listen to you because they think they know it all. I mean, some people don't want to listen. They don't want you to be hurt. It's like, it's all kind of shit. People are thinking about themselves. But I know you better not go in no situation as a solid emotional motherfucker holding it down emotionally and roll up in that bitch. You'll know what I mean. Motherfuckers don't know how to handle you and shit. Don't know how to talk to people. Don't know how to... A lot of different shit. Don't know how to love properly. You know how that broken ass version of love people be trying to give and force feed down your throat. I'm just over that. And majority of us come from broken cycles, and that's not the problem. The problem is people don't want to pick up that broken ass cycle and put a band-aid on it, do some healing to it, put some Neosporin on that shit. People just want to turn around and pretend like they never got their knee scraped, aka the hurt, the trauma. And that's beyond me. And I don't know how you possibly supposed to show up for me solidly on an emotional level if you can't even heal your trauma. If you can't even acknowledge that it exists so that you can do better as a person. See, it be levels to this shit when it comes to emotional and the depthness of emotions. And the last thing you want to do is go into a relationship with a motherfucker who's so fucking shallow that you got to explain everything. You got to explain why this is a problem or that is a problem. Why you shouldn't move like this. Why you shouldn't move like that. Like, this is being levels to this shit. This is being a perspective. Like, everybody's perspective is different. It's experience is what gives you perspective. This person experiences, whoever's losing everything or missing out on all this love, that's an experience that's about to teach you that when you get certain type of love in your life, you don't take it for granted. Why? Because everybody don't love like that. And everybody don't offer that much, that amount of energy when it comes to loving. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you learn by somebody coming into your space, bringing all their energy, giving and giving and giving, and somehow it got misinterpreted or misappreciated or undervalued. So they leave and they recall all that energy with them. That's when you realize how much their energy helped you, or how much they brought to your table, or how much value they actually put into your life. The stuff that you couldn't realize, the stuff that you couldn't give them credit for previously. Now it's all starting to make sense to you. Now you're starting to realize all that energy belongs to the next motherfucker and not quite you. But we live and we learn, right? And what do I mean by that? I be saying stuff like that because it be like all kind of mainly healing. Mainly, what do people mainly use you for? Healing energy, because they be feeling like shit about themselves. So they come in and sit around you all day because you got this energy that you give off. Okay? And either you going to let them do that and suck your energy up, or you going to cut that shit down at some point. And once you shut that shit down, motherfuckers lose access to you and your healing energy. Now they're back in that dull-ass, dark-ass place that they was in before they ever met you. Now they get to realize that, damn, you got a light that shines so bright over that motherfucking life that it makes the darkness disappear. Now that's value on a person. You see what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers can't do shit but come in and make your life darker, dimmer, worse. You see what I'm saying? Before a motherfucker come light you up, take you out the darkness, that's some valuable shit there. 9 times out of 10, that's a blessing. That's your healing partner. Don't take that shit for granted. Because some of you motherfuckers can't even heal by yourself, but y'all got that nerve to be out here taking people for granted that's supposed to come along your journey and help you heal. Psh, the audacity. You got it cleared. We're going to step out your way. Let you handle that. You got it. And look, the card is confusion, see? You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. I think I said that to Aquarius people, but I'm saying it here again. So the sun is going to come out and expose to people what they think they know versus with confusion. It's like, this is somebody who think they're receiving the communication, and this is somebody with the guardian. So I don't know if they're guarded to the exposure. What's the sun exposing? Let me know. Let me know. What's justice? The truth. The right thing, because it's the right thing to do. Justice is being exposed. The truth is being exposed. Clarity is being exposed to whoever this is that's feeling confused, unsure, or whatever. Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. Something's about to catch a motherfucker completely by surprise. This is something they don't see coming. Because their confusion may not be in the mood to learn what they think they know. They think they got it all down pat until the Tower come in here. Right? The sun comes first, though. The sun comes, exposes them, exposes the truth with the Justice card. And I still feel like they receive it with this Page of Wands energy, but they're guarded towards what they feel like that. I don't know why they feel guarded towards the truth that the sun is exposing for some reason. So that forces a shift from the Tower, right? The Tower is going to force. It ain't coming in asking no questions. It's coming in making changes, making adjustments, and you the one got to deal with it. That's how the Tower moves. It don't ask for permission to come in and start changing, shifting. And that's why it's saying, hey, we're going to burn you. The building's on fire. You jumping out or you burning up with that motherfucker. It's like that. And then the Ace of Pentacles. What's the Tower rearranging though? There's a breaking point happening. I'm hearing going nowhere fast. We reach the climax. So the Tower, the Knight of Wands. So that's the transformation there. From the Knight of Wands to the King. And the Empress. We're together, now we're undone. We commit, so we chose to. That's what this is about. Somebody being not a committal to taking charge and moving towards the situation quick, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry, trying to conquer. Trying to overcome. Everything is fine. But I feel like this is taking place below the surface, because on the outside of the surface, I feel like this Emperor is acting like he cool without the Empress. He acting like he fine that the Empress just left him behind. Even though he got the rewarded recognition. The Tower just came and made it all plain for his ass, but he's still pretty acting like it's all good that you walking away. It's not. But he can go ahead and do that. It's not. Tell him about the Empress. I'm nosy a little bit, a lot of bit. But I'm a nosy in this reading shit. The Hangman, the King of Swords, and the Fool. Tell me about this Emperor. The Three of Wands. I'm going to tell you the difference in energy. Okay, so the Empress is clarified by the Hangman. That's Pisces energy, but it's supposed to reflect on or to see things from another perspective. Even though somebody has the facts, they're trying to trust the process. That's what the Empress is doing, but ultimately she still ended up walking away to do healing. So that's what at first she was hanging around trying to trust the process, and then you got the Emperor now. He's over here doing the waiting around. He's got this Three of Pentacles energy, closing out a cycle to the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if he's closing out a cycle with somebody else. What's this energy for the Emperor? He was in his head. Like started to live out an illusion or some shit. I don't know. Nine of Cups. It's like somebody thought this was wish fulfillment. Ace of Wands. With the Three of Swords. They didn't get them what they wanted. Now they're bored and discontent with it, trying to find their way out. Using all the tools that they need to restrict. To be strong, to be courageous, to express their feelings to you. Yeah. Tell me about the breaking point. And then I'm hearing Usher say it again. Going nowhere fast, we reach the climax. See, this is the breaking point. The ego. We're going nowhere fast. Somebody's ego is in their way. You're going nowhere fast because you want to put your ego down. And you get the ego's in the way of you expressing your emotion, which is why when you go somewhere, you go nowhere. And it's quick and it happens fast. You need to stop. The bad decision is you choose the ego where you're supposed to show up in emotions. That's where the choice is going wrong. There's the Spirit. There's the Queen of Cups. I don't know if you're receiving messages or somebody's receiving messages about you that they need to express something, that they need to apologize because of some type of an illusion. Going nowhere fast, we reach the climax. The Five of Swords is what I want to clarify. And the High Priestess is there. Somebody's intuition is telling them about a connection that is solid. It's in the Pentacles, but the equal give and take. The relationship, it's like they don't trust it. They don't trust it not to abandon them and leave them sad like the past did. That's a you problem, baby. Like, so what a motherfucker supposed to do? Oh, I'm different. I'm not like your ex. I'm this and I'm that. Motherfucker supposed to sit around trying to prove themselves. Hell no, I say let the motherfucker miss out. You snooze, you lose, boo-boo. See, when we start acting like that, it's a problem. Motherfucker forced to be reckoned with. Like, where the fuck are your feelings? Get those Pisces feelings back out. Bitch, I done put them up. I put them in my bag. And I started pulling out my hustle hand so I can put money in that bag instead of motherfucking tears. Huh? Yeah. Was that Beyonce? Or was it the Destiny Childs? I think it was Destiny Childs that sing that Through With It Love. I'm through with it, love. I'm through with it, love. I'm finally giving it up. Somebody don't even want to be bothered with love. If it ain't about the money. Like, nope. I got dreams. I got aspirations. I ain't got time to worry about no motherfucking love. Love ain't worried about me. That's how they feel it. Hey. Somebody's not trying to focus on that. So I don't know how that's going to work for the person. Whoever the apologetic person is. That could be you, though. So I don't know. I don't know. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. I don't know, y'all. That wasn't my jam. I don't know, what's that mean, they dancing? I don't know, I'm going to just leave that right there. Whoever that's for is going to know exactly what the hell's going on with that part. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Moving right along. Hey, Star Lover. I just got off of Pisces. You got to rewind it back to 1 hour, 7 minutes, 55 seconds if you want to, see that part of the video. I started on Virgo today, so it's different every time. I done Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and now I'm about to do Aries. Now I'm going to do Aries. Alright. Window watching the weekend for the Aries people. It's a I guess it's a lot of I guess energy. I guess it's like you guess. What do you mean you guess? Somebody's not sure. They're not giving off sure energy. I guess either they're not sure, or they don't really give a fuck much. I guess I don't care. But it's not I don't care. It's I guess. But some people say that that's sarcastic. I guess. What the fuck? Tat, tat, tat. What the fuck, man? Intimacy. Spying. Finality. Somebody heard something through the grapevine and they like, I guess. You know such and such is together. You know such and such fucking with each other. I guess. You mad? I guess. Like, no, they ain't gonna tell you they mad. But they mad. They mad. They mad. They are. Okay. Finality. Somebody done heard this. Somebody else is messing around. And are you mad? No. So heard such and such talking, I guess. And then look, if you ain't mad and you ain't so bothered, why the fuck are you peeking? What you peeking at, bitch? I ain't looking over there. Well, why you watching through this window when there's 20 other windows to look at? Huh? Okay, I'm looking through the window too, but it's the weekend. I'm just saying about my business, all right? Somebody's claiming they so unbothered, but they spying. Social network information. They all on your YouTube page, all on your Facebook page, all on your TikTok page. They looking. I'm lurking. This is somebody that walked away though. It's like a motherfucker's no longer there, no longer having access to. This is somebody that you had some type of intimacy with, bonding, sensuality, or somebody that you could confide in one way or another. Traps, intuition, second chance. Somebody felt the information or heard the information that their intuition was giving them, but they felt like their hands was tied when it came to doing something about it. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby, or saying something about it. Somebody feels like something wasn't their place to say, or what? I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's like they show place to spy though. That's wild. People pick and choose where to step in and do the right thing. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clean. So now you're going to turn around and confess to me. And then you're going to turn around and tell me the reason I didn't confess is because I didn't feel like it was my place. But it's all of a sudden your place now. Because, what? Your position's on the line. Now it's this deep. So now you can go ahead and out or throw the next motherfucker under the bus. Now you can do it. It's like you could have been into that shit. Why we have to drag it out this far? People see it the way they see it now. Everybody got their own perspective. We got confessions, we got depth, and we got hopeless. Confessions, depth, and hopeless. Unveiling, coming clean messages. So that's truth. That's clarity there. But the awareness, the importance, the value. So I feel like the confessions is happening because somebody realizes the importance, the value of coming clean, the value of letting you know. So something changed here. They went from, I don't feel like it was my place to let you know, to, well, I see it differently now. So I see the importance of, you know, this and that and everything else. Somebody didn't learn the lesson to see something different. But the question, the last card is hopeless. Sinking, despair, falling apart. I don't feel like it fixes nothing, but their own perspective going forward, they can do better. When you know better, you do better. Right? This is karma. See, somebody got consequences to their action. There was reactions to actions and growth. Look, that's exactly what they're doing. Growth. This is something, but yeah, they're gonna apologize. In some cases, this is somebody who was bitter, ready to apologize or right some type of wrongs after a moment of silence here. I paused to reflect, and maybe it was, I don't know how long they were silent. Somebody's sitting here hoping to keep something from you, or this is you. Somebody's hoping to keep confusion in the air. Somebody's trying to distract somebody's peace with pain, but the boundaries is set up. Somebody kind of trying to weasel their way in through chemistry, but they bluffing. I don't feel like they got chemistry at all. I feel like they so prideful that they'll pretend in chemistry just to do what they got to do to get closer. Oh, get closer. I'm burning now. Be careful with that. You hear what he said? You get closer. I'm burning. I'm burning now that you didn't got closer. Like, these words, you got to pay attention to that shit. It's not a coincidence that they chose that song. Somebody better be careful. Just love me like you don't know how. Be careful with a motherfucker. Somebody could be coming clean about something like that as well. Feeling like it's hopeless. The chemistry is hopeless. This could be why they're feeling hopeless. Because somebody got skeletons in their closet. Oh, shit. It ain't the end of the world, I'll tell you that. Somebody say, sounds good. Easier said than done. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna get into nothing about nothing, but I know a little something about a little something. Confessions. The world, the lovers, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody trying hard to hold this information back or hold on tight to it. But I feel like they've been put in a bit of a pickle, because it's either they're going to make some type of choice here with the lover's energy, or the cycle's going to close. And I feel like the choice would not have to do with anything to do with holding back. It would be actually the opposite of letting it out, confessing it. Because somebody was definitely holding it back, and now they're completion. The world says a completion. Now there's a choice. Somebody's going to give something to a connection. That's what I feel like. It's going to be information. Somebody about to tell you something that they previously felt like they couldn't tell you. Because it wasn't their place. What's the Four of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Man, if you don't get the fuck up out of here. Five of Wands. You want to talk about competition, some opposers, somebody who's competing against me, and you don't want to tell me, you feel like you don't supposed to. Please, shit be beyond me. The Nine of Pentacles, things below the surface. That's why I said it's still shit. It's something things. It's like you. That's everything they said about me. But what did you say when they said that to you about me? Like, people be participating in the gossip, participating in that shit, that same shit talking conversation that they come and tell you about. The next motherfucker saying about you, bitch. You was saying shit too. Stop that. That's why I said this thing's below the surface that somebody don't see, and this is why they're gonna end up better off on their own and dealing with whatever this energy is, whoever. Pisces, Capricorn. It's friend energy. Friends, but they seem like more opposing than anything. So, but that's odd. I do feel like somebody's trying to overcome a situation. Some type of opposing. Some type of competition. Some type of egotistical shit. The naysayers. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. The High Priestess. The Death card. Yeah. Eight of Cups, emotionally not serving. Somebody's going through either ego death or they're walking away because emotionally things that aren't serving them are being released for a new journey to be embarked upon, okay? There's a transformation taking place, whether they're following their intuition or ego deaths are happening. People are starting to understand the depth, the awareness, the importance, the value. The Sun card has exposed it all. What's done in the dark comes to the light. Now somebody's passionate. They have a passionate idea or they're headed in a certain direction. Ten of Swords. Ending. Some type of ending took place here. It wasn't possibly the outcome they wanted, but the outcome was had. Okay. I do feel like somebody has some regrets here when it comes to how things went down, how it ended. It's like, but the ending was necessary for this person to see why it all mattered, why it was so important. And then you got the Spirit there, and then you got the Five of Swords there. Somebody regrets something that they did in the past when it comes to a water sign or a person that they loved here. Somebody that they could have built a solid emotional love story with. They didn't fuck that up. So, what's the Hierophant? Judgment. Somebody should have made choices, moves. So the final judgment call should have been what their spirit was telling them to do, which is to make a final judgment call to like final judgment call, 10 of Pentacles. It would have been like investing in a relationship or building something solid, but somebody had anxiety and a fear of getting hurt, so they left it out in the code because they were too focusing on whatever disappointed them in the past. But here they are dragging their ass up. It's like somebody's a slow mover. It's like by the time they get there, it's already too late. That's why Hopeless is the last card. I don't know that is too late, but this is one of them feet draggers. Five of Swords, which is why they're sitting here in regret because they shoulda, coulda, woulda. They regret not taking charge and reconciling the situation. This could be an Aries. They regret the past. They regret waiting or keeping you waiting, leaving it out. Something about hopeless. It's a lot of regrets this person got. And they're feeling hopeless. There's a lot of things going on below the surface. But is that going to stop them from doing whatever it is that they're playing? Queen of Cups. Somebody dealing with a Pisces. Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. Nope. It's not going to stop them. They do feel hopeless. And they do notice a lot of things below the surface, but that's not going to stop them from moving towards this connection, this person that they want this connection with. Are they afraid? Yes, but they are more afraid of losing this person, so they're going to go in, speak some type of truth, provide some type of clarity, and boom, try to balance out the situation. Reintroduce the emotional contentment, the emotional happiness. Somebody got something to get off their chest. They're hoping for calmer waters, but it seems a lot hopeless to them. They're not going to let that stop them. That's how you know somebody's learning to put their pride and ego to the side, because only your pride and your ego going to care if you get rejected. Not your vulnerability. Your vulnerability going to already know that you good on your own. So if a motherfucker don't fuck with you, it is what it is. But you did what you was supposed to. You did your part. That's what matters. What the next motherfucker do in return or do, period, that's nothing that you can't control. That's out of your control. You did what you were supposed to do. If your feelings get hurt, they get hurt. That's a part of life. In the pain, that's where you learn shit. Them lessons are necessary, whether you want to admit it when you hurt or not. Alright. Let me make a time stamp for the tourist people. Nobody want hurt, but shit, that's how they trick your ass to a love story. Next thing you know, you learning a motherfucking lesson and shit. Like, we're supposed to be in love. Like, wait a minute, where's the love? I don't want to learn a lesson. I'm not here for that. I'm here for love. I'm here for emotions. And it just don't be working that way. The universe got its own rules. Like that sometimes. And you either lay down, get out, or lay down. I feel like that's why they call Karma the most patient gangster ever. Wait until you least expect it. Thinking you got some shit that you really want that's valuable. And then boom. It's gone right before your very eyes, and you're sitting there like, what did I do to deserve that? The universe to give your mind a little spin back on how you played the next motherfucker or how you did this and did that. And you sit there realizing, damn, I done earned this, didn't I? Intuition, conflicted, spying. Somebody's not trusting in their intuition. They need proof, so to speak. Taurus. It's like your intuition is giving you some type of inner knowing. And you're conflicted with that, or somebody is. So they're, instead of taking their intuition at face value, they're spying. Looking on social media, trying to find out information. This could be like somebody you care about, or on a lusting, scope. Or just somebody who's abandoned the situation because of lust. Hell, I don't know. Tell me about this energy for the Taurus people. Depth, awareness, importance, value. Foundation, finality, lusting. That's what it is. Somebody just want to here for a good time, not a long time. And another person, Taurus or cross watchers, not here for that shit. They want some bonding. They want something special, something sensual. They want some confiding. They want some intimacy, and they feel like the other person is running from that. Yes, it could be so many possibilities, but there's also been so many mistakes. Something's just like shattered right now. And I feel like somebody really wanted this, but they're releasing it anyway. And it could be a feminine. Yeah. But I do feel like she's still, possibly in some cases, she's still being loyal to this person from a distance. Tell me about death. Ace of Cups. That's why I said the depth is love, the Ace of Cups. The harsh truth, the harsh reality is that depth is important when it comes to emotion. Otherwise, you end up with false starts, non-starts. Somebody coming in lusty and shit. If you ain't got no love to put in, then you're just bringing in what? The tools for a wet ass. Ain't nobody trying to get that if they're looking for a long-term commitment. Like, no. But I don't know. In order for you to go with it in the beginning, it must have been something. You must have thought it was something that it wasn't. But people be lying, so you got to be careful. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. But I feel like somebody's dragging their feet. Somebody's trying to be logical, methodical about it, trying to take their time. Because there's underlying information here. Four Swords. And they need to take that into consideration when making a decision. Along with their intuition. High Priestess. Queen of Wands. What's the High Priestess? I feel like somebody's being told who the one is. With this Queen of Wands energy. You're receiving facts here. About how to go about something. How to invest, how to put the work in, how to navigate through. Or something that you were bored and discontent, or you missed the memo. Two of Pentacles, but I do feel like something's about to be, I don't know, wow, I want to say whipped back in shape. Something's about to be whipped back in shape. I feel like the Tower's coming in for a situation where there was a misjudgment or improper judgment, unfair judgment. Possibly made by the Emperor or towards the Emperor here. And now it's like more information is being had about the Empress or the Emperor. And now somebody wants to reconcile it. Something about the foundation. Somebody's trying to start something solid here. Whereas they was just disregarding the motherfucker. Not committing to him. Lusting here for a good time, not a long time. Like, not committing. Five of Pentacles. This is the same foundation that they left out in the code because they didn't want to follow their intuition. Now they want to trust the process. Put the burdens down and get it in the calmer waters because of some type of enlightenment. Somebody could be dealing with a earth sign. That is Taurus. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Why they leave it out in the code in the first place? Now they're trying to come back and recoup it. Ten of Swords. Because they thought it was good. Six of Pentacles. But they didn't understand the depths, the value, the importance. But the Spirit is gifting them. So it's imperative to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Somebody's dealing with air sign, Libra. Somebody can see straight, this Libra energy can see straight through some type of illusion here. And this is why she's cut it off and let it go, leaving it behind. She don't want time. She don't want to play games. Transformation or nothing. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon. Somebody need to be aware of prematurely investing in something. To the Ten of Pentacles, 9. Somebody's putting their jersey up because they got wish fulfillment now. King of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. They're walking away from whatever's not emotionally serving them. Eight of Cups. Restricting themselves with the Strength card from a completion of a cycle. Pause to reflect. Regarding this, it's like somebody had already been through enough and somebody hurt their feelings. This is a pause to reflect on it. It's keeping somebody up at night thinking about it. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed. If somebody's emotionally divested from the situation, they decided to start giving them loves to themselves. Somebody could have given their love to themselves. Somebody could also be emotionally unstable here, but still trying to approach a new beginning. Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants to hold on to somebody, even though they've emotionally divested. It's like I got some truth I want to tell you, something that I want to express to you. King of Cups. That Five of Swords. More regrets. Yeah. Somebody regretting that they done broke a heart in the first place. Now they got to reconcile, get a second chance. They don't really want to do that. I mean, but they got to do what they got to do, right? It's either they do it or they just let it pass them by. Thank you. Sitting around watching the days go by. Lately, I've been thinking about you lately. I'm about to drink some more energy drink. There's still some left in here. I still got 3 more signs to go. I ain't trying to be in here napping on the desk. I mean, I will. On accident. Waited. Sometimes I'm that tired. Somebody missing. I'm glad I'm counting because somebody ain't on the timestamp sheet. It's only 11 people. Who missing? Scorpio. And I already passed them up to their prayer like, well, what the fuck? Let me just throw them in here. It's like, good thing I'm counting because I'm motherfucker be like, no Scorpio? My bad, y'all. I'm about to edge y'all in. Oh, what up, Jacquill? Mind your business. I got energy drink. The root beer is just to chase the nastiness. I'm gonna get me another root beer. I ain't going to sleep now. Alright. I'm about to stick Scorpio in here, y'all, because I done skipped them on accident. Oops. There goes my shirt over my head. Oh my. Alright. They're watching the weekend for the Scorpio people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? I'm planning to smoke again when I leave out. I am. I'm not planning to stop and roll up though. Conflicted. Pride. Influences. Stress. Breaking point. Perspective. Body judgment. Spine. Chemistry. Resistance. Fantasy. Obsession. Okay. So that's a lot going on here for somebody. We got stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, which is causing somebody to reach some type of breaking point and give them a better off perspective. They want a clear-headed space. Their judgment is cloudy. Their social media spine, or just spine, period, for information. When it comes to chemistry, secret admirer, suppressing, timid, resistance, fantasy, obsession, infatuation, adoration, secrets, mysteries, concealing, elusive. Somebody's lying and try to keep the peace. They're lying and they're withholding shit to try to keep the peace here, but it's causing confusion because people are feeling some type of way about possibilities. And the people are quiet, but it's feeling like causing bitterness. Somebody feels like somebody's running, but the whole time they ain't running. They're running to a new beginning on a motherfucker. That's what they're running to. It's like somebody's obsessed here. They're trying to live out a fantasy, and the other person's resisting it because there's chemistry here. And the other's like somebody trying to find out who you got chemistry with. Somebody getting on the internet trying to find out. Because something ain't making sense here, and they're trying to make sense of it with the perspective point. It's stress here. Motherfuckers like something's going on. There's got to be some type of influences here, but the only influence got to be pride. It could be other people, but I feel like for the most part, it's somebody's pride here. Somebody's conflicted though. They don't know what to do. They back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Will I? Won't I? Do I? Don't I? Scorpio. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Fantasy. Daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. It just gives illusion, like somebody's trying to escape something. Foundation, established family security. So I don't know if somebody's having, we got divine masculine on the bottom. Lusting. Divine feminine. Nourish, karma, hoping, hopeless, withdrawn, shallow, shocking, intimacy, intuition. Somebody gonna be, it's like somebody gonna figure it out. Somebody's hiding what they're doing. They're trying to keep it on the hush, but it's not. Somebody's gonna feel it. It's like they're gonna know intuitively that there's some type of intimacy coming in here. Commitment, confessions. It's like, I don't know if somebody's got somebody and they creeping with somebody, or they just, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but they're hiding from one person what they're doing with someone else. That's exactly what's happening. I don't know why, what, when, where, and all that shit, but I know that's what's happening. And somebody will be feeling shocked. Slide, puppy. Somebody gonna be feeling shocked with the shocking energy, and it's coming out with turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Somebody didn't see this coming. But with shallow, empty boredom and withdrawn and hopeless, what else did they expect? It's like the shit is done with. It's over. It's spent. This ain't nothing here. But somebody was still hoping. Karma, nourish, divine, masculine. It's like, so it's two people got two different perspectives. So I feel like there's maybe a masculine or a feminine here who's like wanting to nourish, or a masculine and a feminine here who's lusty. Like somebody's in their feelings while the other one's just like good time, not a long time. They just got sexual, non-committal energy. Whereas the feminine energy looks like she got this self-growth, self-focus, self-finding, soul-finding. It's like, I don't know what is taking place here, guys. Tell me about escaping. Five of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Send me your location. Let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through. But that's the problem. See, somebody trying to find out the location. Somebody wants that location. They trying to find it out. They might even know it with this Queen of Swords energy, but somebody's protecting it. They leaving it out with this Five of Pentacles. It's like escaping, leaving something out in the cold. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me. This is new to you initially. I didn't want to fall for you. I gathered my intentions, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. To understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you send me your location? Some King of Wands, fire sign person, is wanting to offer you a Ace of Pentacles, or is moving in your direction and you moving in theirs, because they're Knight of Cups, Justice, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, King of Swords, Temperance. This could be a Sagittarius. Seven of Wands is like standing their ground. But what's being left out in the cold, though? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It's like escaping, avoiding, pushing away. Somebody wants to leave something out. Let's just ask about it. Give me ask. Talk about the Five of Pentacles. What's being left out? That's what I feel like it is. The world, the completion, the closing of a chapter. Major transformation. Ace of Swords, Hangman, Six of Wands. Somebody's leaving out their plans. What's being left out is their choices, movements, and decisions to close the cycle, and having all the tools that they need to do so. Major Arcana, all three of them. What you're saying, there's a shift taking place inside of people's control. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Somebody wants to hold back their plans. They don't want you to know their plans, Scorpio, or you don't want them to know yours. They want to hold back their plans, Ace of Wands. They just want to move to the ending of a situation. They don't want to get all into what's happening next. Or Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Wands. Why is the Four of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're trying to go to a new love situation. And they don't really want to talk about this. The Hierophant to the Ace of Cups. It's like starting fresh. Somebody got some new shit on their mind. Some new shit on their intuition. Saying it's like somebody's intuition is telling them to let this shit go. It'll be fine. They birthing some new shit. And what's the fantasy? The Strength card. The Ten of Swords. It's a wishing things to be different, or wanting things to be different, or a certain type of outcome for a situation. The Nine of Cups, the Tower, the Sun card. It's some type of exposure happening here in the Tower moment. Something that's out of your control, but it's necessary for you to see something. when it comes to fulfilling your wishes or doing what makes you happy. Okay, because there is a fantasy here, but I feel like it's just a fantasy. And you might be holding on tight to it with the Strength card. Or you might be needing to restrict yourself from it. Whatever type of fantasy this is. It's coming out with the Ten of Swords to the Knight of Wands. Whatever it is, it comes closed. Why? Because somebody's not reliable. Somebody's not committed to it. So, like, maybe it's like this person's committed to leaving a relationship to go be somewhere else. Or they're committed to keeping the relationship and going to cheat, right? Keeping that a secret or whatever. Whereas this person's got a whole fantasy going on as to how they want the relationship to end up going. And what's the Strength card? I feel like the Strength card is telling you to use willpower, to stand in your courage, to stand in your knowledge, your wisdom, your power, your all that. To be strong. Queen of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands, because it's like burdensome. Do whatever it is your intuition is telling you to do. That's the perspective you go with. Queen of Cups. I feel like this could be you. Scorpio woman. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. Past disappointments. Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're bored and discontention. I don't know. Somebody's got a fantasy that they're living. I don't know if it's somebody's living out a fantasy when it comes to you or you them. It's been past. It's like hurt from the past, and now somebody's walking away. What's up with the fantasy then? King of Cups. It could be a Scorpio masculine living out some type of fantasy or wanting to take charge of it because it's just my imagination running away with me, because it's just thoughts, the fantasies. Fantasy is just a fantasy for now. But I guess somebody's feeling some type of way, they want that for themselves, but they're not putting no action behind it. The underlying truth is there, and then somebody's afraid of some type of action or taking charge to find a balance in a foundation. A foundation that they want to have established. Secure, family-based. The Chariot, Cancer energy, Six of Swords. Conquering, overcoming, moving in the calm waters here with your wish fulfillment. Following your intuition on how to do so. King of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Two of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Cups. So, Two of Wands. Choices, movements, and decisions to put the work into it. Or put energy into it. Somebody's like missed out. Somebody want to put in the energy now that they missed out. Or somebody's bored and discontent with putting in any energy at all. Because they got other things on their brain. Other ideas. I got a love. Hold me, baby, touch every part of me. I don't know if y'all the secret. Somebody's like the one that somebody's going towards versus the one that somebody's leaving behind, or you're leaving behind. I don't know who's what, when, where, why, when. But I'm just saying. Somebody just needs some understanding. Somebody needs to be heard. And I don't feel like they're being heard. They're being bored and discontent with that. It's like, I try so very hard to keep my love alive, but you don't want to meet me halfway. And it takes two to tango, baby. There's no way that we can work it out if you don't pull together. I don't mean to be demanding, but I want some understanding. It's like somebody want to be with you. You just might feel like they go about it the wrong way, or this is how somebody feeling about you. It's like stress and anxiety is too much going on in the unknown. And also it's like, well, the Empress, the Emperor, the happiness, where is it? What I need from you is understanding. come here, okay. If you don't hear what I say. See, people don't be listening to understand. They just be listening to respond. And that'd be a problem. Somebody needs somebody to understand where they coming from. And sometimes it just takes a simple stepping out your own shoes to put yourself in another person's shoes to see if that was you, would you like it? If that was you, how would you want a motherfucker to handle or treat you? And that simple solution can be like, damn, if that was me, I want a motherfucker to do this, this, and this. Okay, well, put yourself back in your shoes and treat that motherfucker like you would want them to treat you if it was you, baby. That's simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. You'd rather make it hard. Like all the songs is coming through. See, loving you is like a battle. And we both end up with scars. She said, tell me who I gotta be to get some reciprocity. Like, cause you motherfuckers don't give back. That's not what she seemed like what she's saying. Cause reciprocity is like, I give, you give. I take, you take. Like, that's a balance. Like, yeah. If she said who I gotta be to get some reciprocity, that means she ain't having no luck with it, right? That means who the fuck were the people who I gotta be to get back what I give? Not a part of the world. Damn it. People get, you know how they get caught up in the sauce? That's what, caught up in the sauce, that's what they call it. People get so tangled up and caught up in the world, living in the world, being so used to in situations that they always so used to being in that when something new or some type of different situation come along, shit, motherfuckers don't even know how to handle it. That's why it's new to you. But you can't now I'm stuttering. You can't not know how to navigate or not know how to handle a situation and still not want to accept the help or still not want to listen to nobody. Because then it's like you going to class. Look, this is where our articulation come in and make it so plain. This is like you going to class, right? And you get the teacher give you a paper, right? And the paper has directions. It's like you getting your math test, but no directions are on the paper. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna how are you gonna know what the fuck to do on your test without no directions? That's what it boils down to. Sometimes the journeys that you go on, the places that your journey sends you, be places that are new, right? And you might not know how to navigate your way or through that. So you have to get some directions and follow them bitches, and that's okay. Because every leader had to follow at some point. And leaders lead from the back anyway, so you always really following for real. So, technically. Anyway. Back in line, going back up to the Gemini people. Blow the whistle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aquarius started at 52 minutes and 15 seconds. Just in case. And I just got Gemini, Leo. Gemini, Cancer, Leo. So, if you waiting on any of those, any other sign besides that, then you might as well just shout it in the comments. So that way I can tell you the timestamp you waiting on. So you ain't got to sit here waiting for me to put the timestamps in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just want to. Alright. Moving right along to the Gemini people. Alright. Look, it's a lot of music coming in the end. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old and we'll live each day in the springtime. 'Cause loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay? Just saying. Beautiful ain't enough for you to be loving on the motherfucker. Just saying. Hate the rain on the fucking parade and everything. Get your umbrella out, because Beauty don't get you fuck ass thing. You go get you a pretty ass face and nothing else if you want to. Good luck with that shit. All right, time, emotional storm, karma. It's time, Craig. It's time. It's not even Craig. What's that? Is that his name? It's time. Was it? I don't think it was Craig. His name was something else, but it's the movie Tripping. I know it's off that movie Tripping, but I can't remember what that dude, what they call that dude that used to do the daydreaming on that movie. I don't know whoever seen Tripping out there or not. Somebody will come back later after they watch this and tell me. I can't think of his name, but Tripping is a movie where the dude used to always daydream and look crazy. But he was daydreaming when that was happening. But I feel like something's time. It's time. Somebody's about to pay the piper in some cases with this karma card. Somebody, it was all a dream. Somebody's daydreaming or something. Or somebody's tripping. Time, emotional storm, karma. Peace, twin flames, divine feminine return. Intuition, nourish, divine masculine. Intimacy. Look, it's like somebody's causing problems. The divine masculine's intuition is telling him to nourish, to return. Divine feminine, twin flames, peace. But under that is time, emotional storm, and karma. That don't seem very innocent, does it? It's like somebody been bothering with shit that don't belong to them, causing conflict and ruckus in other people's places of business, of emotions, of finance. Motherfuckers. I whoop you when I wanna. When I wanna. Somebody think they running something. Ecstasy. They thinking they in control. You think your nickel dime slick, but I got your petty change. Ecstasy, exhaustion, and confusion. Chasing thrills, excitement, depletion. It's like a motherfucker just eating it up. Draining like a motherfucker. Don't even realize it. Somebody a little lost out here in the Gemini energy. Why is ecstasy here? Because it's like thrills. You're chasing the thrill. The Emperor. But it's time to like take charge, boss up, do something else. And that requires you to be done with this. Get bored and discontent with it. Be over it. And leave it behind. But the choice is yours, Gemini. What you doing? What you over here doing, Gemini? Ecstasy. Eight of Swords. Traffic in your thoughts. Something emotionally is not serving you, and I feel like it's time for you to let it go. Time for you to take charge of it and release it. I do feel like this is something that has stagnated you. I do feel like this is something that presented or showed up into your energy or your life field as a lesson here. You might all be all up in your head about it still. But it's some type of underlying toxicity about it. That's what you don't realize, that you coming in having ecstasy, thinking you having you a good time, one night stand, sneaky linking or whatever you doing. Then you tired of the motherfucker, you exhausted. That shit is depleting and draining the fuck out you. You dealing with an energy vampire and you think you getting some ecstasy out the shit. I'm sorry, it's not funny. The Empress. In some cases, this Empress is getting depleted by the Emperor, and that's not okay. Okay? Some shit gotta change around here. It's like, or the Empress got exhausted from trying to deal with the Emperor and his whatever he had going on. Because that's like the Empress is here with exhaustion, right? And then the Ace of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. It's like wanting a second chance. This is her receiving communication from somebody who took their damn long ass time. Somebody with regrets, somebody who's passionate about her, somebody who wants transformation. She's receiving that communication from the motherfucker, and they're extending love. Five of Pentacles after leaving her out in the cold. This is somebody who's taking charge of a situation. A masculine energy. Yeah, because that's where his passion lies at. Ten of Wands. Burdens. Burdens, you can hold them bitches or you can put them down. But the Tower got some shit uncomfortable in here. So that somebody can trust the process with the Fool card. And to clear out some type of confusion here that's coming up next. Yeah, because the Hierophant is coming in, making it plain, giving you clarity, giving your spirit some information. King of Cups, or giving somebody information about the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, your final judgment call. Your spirit is going to tell you what to do when it comes to your final decision, when it comes to this air sign person. They telling you it's okay to let that shit go, because it's not but a bunch of confusion in the first fucking place. You will be victorious over that situation. You will have the reward and recognition that you need. Recognition in order to make a choice, some type of choice that balances out a situation. I feel like there's a new perspective here to be gained when it comes to love for one reason or another. Gemini. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get is what I'm hearing. It's giving me like if somebody show you who they are, believe them. Because what you see is what you get. Ain't shit. You can hope for better all you want, but this is who they are. This is who they showed you are. Believe that shit. You try to force I'm trying to force no certain type of outcome. If a motherfucker is who they are, just let them be there. Because you don't do nothing but disrupt your own energy, trying to change people, trying to any of that. Fuck all that shit. Fuck it. Alright. Leo. Nope, Cancer. My bad, Leo people. I got to push y'all back on more because Cancer's right up there about to get skipped on accident, just like the Scorpios. Sorry, back it up. Reverse. Slide to the left. Back to the Cancer people. That is funny. Why do I correct myself if I don't know? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. Fucking hey, man. That's what my Gigi used to say. Rest her spirit. Okay. Here we go. Cancer people. 222222222. Somebody got some choices, movements, decisions that need to be made abruptly. Okay. Somebody need to hurry up. Make it happen. Who is it? I can't remember. Fabian. It was Fabian. We used to say that at Job Corps. Somebody's name could be Fabian. Okay, alright. Fabian is a rare name. It ain't everybody don't walk around with the name Fabian. Okay. Obsession. Cloudy judgment and time. I think he just said it's time, baby. Time for what? There go that time card again. I don't know. I heard that. So there's a session here. Cancer. I don't know if you obsessed or they obsessed, but we got infatuation, adoration, addiction. Infection, adoration, and addiction. And then we have cloudy judgments, illusions, unbalanced, distorted in time, waiting, cycles, moments. You better lose yourself in the moment. Some type of transformation or shift is about to happen here, is what I'm feeling. Because I feel like somebody is obsessed and infatuated, adorated, addicted. But I feel like it's only because their judgment is cloudy here. And I feel like it's just a matter of time for something to shift. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. I don't know. It's just a matter of time for a hoe get moved out the way. I don't know, y'all. Shit. Cancer. He said, I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. And you about to get ran the fuck over. Somebody's out their lane, and that's what the real problem is. Somebody's over here sending you bad energy, try to get you some juju and shit. Give me one more. Somebody's trying to, they're mad. Is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did. But I sure know how to, I do you bad. I'll prove it to you. I can't promise that I'll be good to you cause I've had some issues. I won't commit, no, not having it, but at least I can admit that I'll be bad no to you. Yeah, somebody is at least they book is open. They not gonna be no good for you, is what they're gonna let you know. But they still might suck your ass in. I'm just saying. They just might with that energy. Be careful with juju and people with the juju be on them. Okay, be careful with that shit. Cause I feel like somebody can, they gonna prove it to you. I feel like it's somebody you would hit, or they would hit you, or however the fuck it would go. But I feel like in that sexual exchange would be this energy exchange where the hex, the witchcraft, the negativity gets right on your ass. Next thing you know, you clinging on to a motherfucker for dear life. Your heart's in the fog because whose energy is this? It ain't mine. It's just like, this is a feminine energy that need to be careful. Cancer. Be careful now. Be careful being nostalgic and having memories of the past. Because everybody don't be telling everything. Why is curse here? Seven of Wands. Spiritual warfare is what it's giving me. In some cases, it's a spiritual warfare where somebody's sending juju, hexes, curse, negativity in your energy. Guard it. Protect it. Guard it. Protect it. Protect it. Guard it. Somebody can't fuck with you. Even on their best day. I'm sorry, but they can't. Why is all the protection here? This is protection. This is you standing your ground and having a higher ground to do so. This is a bunch of protection. Going through a lot. But still being able to protect yourself or protect what you feel like is yours. And then we got this Three of Pentacles energy. I feel like somebody sent some energy towards you and a contract that you were supposed to participate in. Or what's the Three of Pentacles? Something that's supposed to build. King of Wands. Something to do with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be an air sign person. Or this could be the fire sign person that you know this person is doing it. You can't prove it, but you just know it with your intuition. This could be a masculine energy just mad at you, like acting like a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's what it would be. Because you going out your way to send me negative energy because I don't want to fuck with you. Okay. Return the sender, hoe. Something about the High Priestess to the Queen of Swords. Your intuition just pinpointing what's below the surface. Somebody's hiding under this moon energy. It's like things below the surface here. Your intuition is pointing it out. And there's something else going on besides of that. Because it's not all bad. Okay? It's not all bad. The King of Swords. It's like the... That's somebody's... Somebody, there's a hater King of Wands here. Be careful with that Queen of Cups. You don't deal with this person. You cut them off, or you just, it's like you know they doing something, or you know they did something to you. You just can't prove it, but your intuition is letting you know. I do feel like there's something going on below the surface, though. I feel like outside of whoever this other energy is of the Queen of Swords who just knows, there's something you can see below the surface. The moon has it hidden, so it hasn't quite yet surfaced, but I do feel like it's on the way. Intangibility with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The moon says that it has not yet surfaced, but the sun says that it's about to come out and be exposed. Queen of Cups to you. Somebody's wanting to offer you something. This is you single and healing, doing just fine. Probably partying with your friends a little bit, but you're completing cycles or just completed one. And what's this Queen energy? Eight of Wands. Somebody got the hots, got it bad. Somebody gonna have the hots, have it bad or something like that for you. They're clinging on, moving in your direction. It's a love spell backfire. Somebody love spell backfiring. Where there's somebody you supposed to be clingy, you supposed to be obsessed, but down it's them. This is somebody who's obsessed with you, and I do feel like you're gonna find out about it. They're gonna move your way, and they're gonna get to talking. It's like everything's gonna make sense. Everything's fine. It's like once you're aware you good being done with this person. Your final judgment call after pause and reflect. Fuck that, I'm done, I'm out. At first you couldn't see with your heart fog energy, with the mixed signals, blocked emotions, but now you can see clearly now because the rain is not here. The windshield wipers then came out and it's very clear to you what the fuck's going on. Eight of Swords. Four Wands. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Somebody could have been holding back their emotions because they was afraid. Taking their time to take charge, to boss up, to do something. When it comes to this Empress energy. The Emperor, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Swords, the Hermit. Somebody's had bad decisions, made bad decisions in the past that they learned a lesson from with the Hermit energy. Somebody's waking up out their sleep or staying up at night here, thinking about somebody. And then the Seven of Cups to the Five of Wands. And I feel like the excuse me. I feel like the intuition or the experience is showing this person. It's like they can see. They have the reward. They have the recognition. They know how to get into calmer waters. But Five of Wands, Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. What's that over? Powerful realization. Somebody don't expect it. Somebody don't expect an apology because of deception or sabotaging. But the Tower is coming in and bringing a shift. So expect the unexpected is what they say. Yeah, Six of Swords, Cancer, masculine. Don't be surprised if you find yourself going into calmer waters with somebody, working on the balance. Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with, but you love this person and they love you. Could be a Libra. Somebody's playing hard to get. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, Leo people. Write y'all down a timestamp. Watching the weekend for the Leo people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Leo people need to know this time? What's that song? You tried everything, but you won't give up. What you won't do. What you won't do for love. Shallow soulmates, shaking chances. You tried everything, but you won't give up. See, somebody wouldn't do something for love at first, but I feel like they will now. I feel like this is somebody who was at first a hollow, empty, bored. Somebody was shallow, but I feel like they didn't learn to get a little deeper. Bitterness, return, conflict, depth. See, look. They didn't learn to get deeper. They're diving deeper into their feelings instead of being so shallow. This could be that they've come into contact with past life information But I do feel like this was somebody who was conflicted. And like they will be returning for a second chance. They're feeling like their soulmates energy with you and they're feeling angry. They got angry, but I don't know how to, I don't know who they angry at because they was doing shallow. Leo. Curse. Damn, Cancer just had that. Divine Feminine. In fact, they're the only other energy to get that card. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. Somebody got a lot of hope in the situation. Confession, exhaustion, commitment, chasing, resisting, stress, beauty. I feel like somebody first needs to stop talking negatively. They need to be careful what they speak into their own existence here. Because the tongue is a powerful thing, okay? Tell me about this curse energy. Outside of that, people be trying to send bad energy. It's a constant spiritual welfare out there. The Fool, the Death card. Yeah, somebody got this. Ooh, I like that. I like that even better than the last protection. I mean, protection is protection, but I like this. The Fool is there. Trust the process, the Death card. Can't touch this. Return to sender is lethal. Somebody, they can't touch you. This, whatever they're sending, it can't touch you. That's why you're trusting the process. Then you're pausing around to reflect. What do you need to reflect over with the Hangman? The Queen of Swords. Some facts. Some truth. The Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords. The Ten of Wands. It's like somebody is way down here. Girl, you know I love you. And this they do. Somebody do know that you love them. And this is why somebody feel like you put a hex on them because you know things, because you have a knowing. Like what? Hangman. The Knight of Wands. Something goes below the surface. Somebody's being flighty here. Or they're trying to persevere. There's somebody can't see something here, and it's making them want to persevere. The choices, movements, and decisions. When I feel like somebody's hurrying, and the harsh truth is that you need to take your time and move slowly because some things confusion, everything that glitters ain't gold. I feel like something unknown happened, and then somebody just all of a sudden is in a rush, trying to hurry up, trying to move quick. Lock that down. I feel like they're in a hurry though. This is the situation it's in. That somebody really, this situation requires taking your time in this particular situation. So that truth, so that facts, so that harsh realities, or just the truth, the clarity can come out here when it comes to Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody could be in a relationship here, or they can need to be vulnerable about something to do with their past person. I don't know. Somebody Divine Feminine, the Magician. The Five of Pentacles. So there's the intuition. There's I say the intuition is telling you exactly how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, why. You're getting ideas, you're getting inspiration, and you're getting emotionally content with the messages that you're receiving here with this page of Pentacles information. I do feel like you feel like, yeah, this motherfucker don't trust me worth the shit, but you still gonna invest, you still gonna apologize, you still gonna express your emotions. Somebody could be a Leo Virgo cusp, but somebody's got hope. And they got high hope and high expectations. The Chariot, the Devil. We shall overcome one day. Yeah, there's somebody overcoming their fucking fears. That's what that is. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's fear there, and there's you overcoming them here. Okay, with this Devil energy. This is movements and decisions. Somebody wants to commit or be in a relationship, but they're afraid. Or they're doing this because they're afraid that you're going to walk away and end up back with somebody from the past. Somebody's protecting that solid new beginning here. Because somebody's protecting that solid new beginning, aka that wish fulfillment. Why do they feel like they gotta protect it though? Some type of lesson that they learned when it comes to, it's like they learned it in apprenticeship and resources, energy, effort, and now they're going into calmer waters. Somebody wants to offer you something after a long time coming and a lot of dope money. That's them trying to dodge them cases. Somebody's very hoping. They're hoping that they can still make something, build something here with this Empress energy, or she's hoping that about you. When it comes to this Two of Cups connection. Yeah. Something will move quick or transpire quickly. Only as quick as you would like it to. Yeah. Alright, that's all, folks. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all keep y'all energy protected out there. Y'all be blessed. I don't know, I might come. Today's only Thursday, so depending on how I feel tomorrow, I might have a different video to put out, like a you and them or some shit like that. I don't know. Because I'm early this week. But, whatever. You know what I mean? So y'all be blessed. Y'all protect y'all energy. And y'all be good out there. Put out what you want to get back. So, yeah. That's it. Peace.